What's up? It's Ghost Queen. Oh my God, it's been a hot minute. I need to wait and make sure my mic is working okay. Just give me a second because there's a delay. Gotta check it on my phone. What's up? It's Ghost. Oh, good. It's working. Yay! I didn't screw it up. So, hi guys. It's been a long time since I've done a live stream, but tonight's the night. I was in the mood. So, I hope everybody had a lovely Valentine's Day today. I hope you all had like chocolates and flowers and cards and, you know, sweethearts and all that really good stuff. I know it has been ages since I've gone live, but as you know, I have been so busy, just like every night I'm on Bourbon Street doing readings. Now, if you don't know, New Orleans is completely closed down right now. Like, it is shut, dude, okay? It was kind of disappointing for those of us who do work on Bourbon Street because I don't know when the mayor, LaToya first came out with the announcement. I don't remember if it was like in October or November, but some point at the end of last year, she did come out and announce that Mardi Gras parades were going to be canceled, but that she wasn't canceling Mardi Gras, that it was just going to be different this year, okay? So, yeah, it's real different, all right. Essentially, there is no Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras has been pretty much canceled, okay? She came out just like, I guess it was 2 weeks. I'm trying to remember if it must have been 2 weeks before Mardi Gras or a week before Mardi Gras. I'm trying to remember. I guess it was just a week before Mardi Gras. I forget, my memory sucks. Anyway, but she comes out and she says, the mayor says, oh, guess what? We're actually closing Bourbon Street, Decatur Street, Frenchman Street, going to be shut completely from, the Friday before Mardi Gras, so the weekend before. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which is Lundi Gras, and then Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday. Those 5 days, Bourbon Street, Decatur, Frenchman Street, completely closed. No bars allowed to be open. No liquor sales allowed in the city at all, which is just insane. I mean, that in itself, if there's no booze sales in New Orleans, like, that's it. Mardi Gras is canceled. So, it was really frustrating for a lot of us in the service industry because, hey, Dreama, how are you? Great to see you. Thanks for coming in. Oh, and she's still wrenched up. Yay! So yeah, it was like really tough for a lot of us because, okay, look, we're all trying here, we're all trying real hard. And I know it's not just me. I know it's lots of people all over the country and all over the world. There's a lot of us struggling right now, especially if you work in any kind of tourism industry, okay? Because there essentially isn't any tourism. But we've been pretty lucky in New Orleans because we probably had a little bit more than other people. We still have had people coming. I've still seen busy Friday and Saturday nights on Bourbon Street, sometimes even Sunday nights, okay? Not always. It's hit or miss. There's no formula to it. There doesn't seem to be any real rhyme or reason to it, but there's been some good nights occasionally, okay? Hi, kitty. So, yeah, it's been kind of crazy. But a lot of us, we have been counting on Mardi Gras. That's when we're going to make our money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when we're going to really rake it in and make our money and, like, pay off a lot of our debts that are accumulating because of this crazy pandemic and whatnot. And so it was a really hard blow. Mardi Gras brings in billions of dollars into New Orleans. So, like, I mean, trust me, like I say, it's not just me. It's like so many people this has affected. So a lot of us were really upset, very unhappy with this decision. And, she even said that street performers, buskers, people, nobody could be on the streets. Like from after 7 p.m., like the street would be shut till 3 a.m. So it was a big blow. I've been pretty depressed, pretty upset. And, I mean, at the end of the day, what are you going to do? You got to roll with the punches. But So I'm sort of on a forced vacation, which feels really weird. And yeah, I am good, Dreama, and I'm glad you're good too. I know we've touched base occasionally here and there, but it's great to have you back in my chat. Yeah, so it's been really, really hard. And I was ready to just kind of be really depressed. But I have a really close friend who invited me to her home, and then she took me out last night to a Mardi Gras party. And, you know, that really cheered me up. It really cheered me up. It was like cute decor, cute decorations. There was a huge spread of food. The food was fantastic. Oh my God, there was this one dip that had like pineapple pepper jelly on top, and it had like pecans, and oh my God, it was so good. Anyway, there was shrimp and all sorts of stuff, po' boys and fried chicken and all sorts of food, Cajun food, New Orleans food. And it was really, really good. There was a nice rum punch. And then they had a whole king cake table where you could sample like 10 different king cakes to like compare and figure out which one you liked the best. It was fun. It was cute. It was a good idea. And it just made me feel a little bit more in the spirit of things, in the spirit of Mardi Gras, because it just really has felt like the whole thing is canceled. And last night, I wasn't in the city last night, but I talked to somebody in the city who just told me there were police everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. And anywhere they thought that maybe liquor sales might be going on, like, you know, corner stores, like here in Louisiana, they sell booze everywhere. So you go to the gas station, you can buy booze, okay? So there were cops everywhere. They fenced in all of North Claiborne Street under the Route 10 bridge overpass there. So that got like fenced in, and people were bitching about how much it cost to put those fences up. But here's the thing, and I was talking about this with somebody today, like, what about when all the shootings are happening and the murders? You know, there's like, I've called the police and they have taken so long to come to me, like, I've forgotten that I called them by the time I hear from them. Like, I've never seen anything like the police response that goes on in New Orleans. Like, it is obscene, okay? So how is it that they were just out in force on every fucking corner in New Orleans last night? What the hell? And there was nothing happening because guess what? Everybody fucking listened for the most part. So where the hell are you the rest of the time? What the fuck? Not for nothing. You know me, I'm outspoken. So, yeah. Bullshit. Just bullshit. Usual government bullshit. Look, all right, you know, I'm never going to be a Republican, let's face it. You know, I think most of them are idiots. But, you know, I'm a more moderate, liberal Democrat, whatever you want to call it, than most. And frankly, at this point in the game, I think they're all fucking corrupt. I think the entire government needs to be dismantled and rebuilt. That's my personal opinion. I think it has failed in any and every way. It's corrupt. And if any of you are still buying that there's anything legitimate to the government, you're brainwashed. That's my personal opinion. Take it or leave it. So anyway, that's that. Hey, Mark, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, let's see the Saints behind me. I'm all right. I'm going to do a little bit of a plug here for somebody I know who's a really great guy. His name is Delvin Breaux. I believe it's Breaux. I think that's how it's pronounced, Jr. And he's written this fantastic book. He was a former Saints player. And I'll have to put a link in the description after I post this live. He's written a book about his experiences. He had some trouble with fractures in his back. I think C3 and C4 fractures. I'm not sure exactly. But, and he really made a wonderful comeback. An amazing guy. He's an inspirational speaker. Really, really cool guy. Former Saints player. So you got to get his book. I'm going to plug for him because he's a nice guy. I like him. I was going to go do some volunteering with him in New Orleans, but unfortunately something got screwed up and I couldn't make it. But we still are friendly. So, yeah, I'll put a link in there after the description. But, yeah, I got a big Saints poster behind me. I wish the whole team was just behind me giving me a hug, but no, that's not happening. Will all of the Saints players come and give me a hug, please? A Valentine's Day hug? That would be nice. Anyway, did it? Yeah, well, oh shit, thank you. Yep, it's not very stable. And I'm on this like kind of rickety little setup here, so this is not permanent. This is temporary. I'm at a friend's house. So anyway, what else do I have to tell you? So if you've been paying attention to my channel, I've been doing a lot of drama. Come on, guys, let's face it. All you have to do is look at the numbers. Just recently, you know, since I'm having like some free time, I decided to start doing some spirit box sessions again, just for fun, just to see what kind of communication I would get, right? And so I've posted 3 sessions I've done with the 587 that are like phenomenal. I mean, I didn't annotate them because I don't have exactly that much time, or at least I haven't the past few days. But this last one that I did this morning and I posted, I did start kind of reviewing it and putting some annotations in the comments at least. And I got to tell you, like, all 3 sessions are really good. And they just don't get the views, you know. But if I put up here something like, oh, you know, Mrs. fucking Wonderful sucked a dick in my bathroom last night, you know, I'd get 300 views. It's crazy. So, you know, whenever you hear that bullshit of like, oh yeah, just do the paranormal and the drama, you know, nobody likes the drama. That's bullshit. That's what everybody likes to watch, is the drama. Sorry, it's reality. So, you know, I am trying to grow my channel a little bit. You know, I've been trying to get to 1,000 subs. Mostly just because I want to be able to stream from my phone without using an exterior app to do so. I'm still not there. I'm only at 840 subs. So if you haven't fucking subbed me, please do. I'm trying desperately to get to 1,000. It's like that last fucking 150 is like pulling bloody teeth. Now, I know I haven't been doing as much on my channel, but please help a girl out. Sub me up. I'm trying so hard to get to 1,000. I just want to be able to stream from my phone. That's it. That's my main goal. Because I don't know if anybody noticed, but not too long ago, I did a little StreamYards test from my phone, and like I fucked it all up, you know. Tech genius over here. So anyway, so that's that. But yeah, it's a shame. Like, I just don't think people are really interested in watching just ITC sessions anymore. Like, nobody's that much into it anymore. At least that's what I think. You know, maybe if I was Mortis the Wizard with the fancy editing and video skills that he has, and he does do beautiful work. Give him his props. But that's not me. You know, I'm more raw, and I just don't think people are into listening to the sessions, you know? So I don't know. Right now, I'm probably going... Oh, you did, Dreama? That's awesome. Thanks for listening. I mean, I got some views. Like, it's not like I didn't get any views, but, like, I'm just saying it's not the same as, like, doing a drama video. But nonetheless, I'm going to keep uploading some sessions right now because I'm just in the mood. And then everything that I've been hearing has just been sort of spurring me on to want to do more sessions. I wanted to do another session today after that morning one. It was crazy. It was, like, so good. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's fun to use the 587 again after so long of, like, because if you've been following me for a long time, you know I used to do, like, 587 sessions like crazy, like every day, you know, every morning or every night, you know, I would do sessions, and I really got into it, and I annotated them, and it was a lot of fucking work, dude. So, but yeah, that was sort of like deep, when I was deep into it. I don't do that anymore. You know, I think, well, obviously it's been a long, crazy journey, and I wasn't really using the 587 much anymore. Most of you know why. But nonetheless, you know, life can kind of take over sometimes, and then you just sort of lose interest, or you're too busy, or you just fall out of it for a little while. But here's the thing. I'm always going to be in the paranormal. Like, that's it. Like, that's never going to change. I'm always going to be the ghost queen. You know, I'm always going to be a spirit box girl. That's never going to change. I'm too old to change. Like, that always will be. Like, if anybody wants to be my friend, my partner, whatever, they have to know, like, that comes with the territory. I'm in the paranormal. I do spirit box. That's my thing. It's always been my thing. That's not going to change. So, even if I take little lapses, even if it's 6 months, a year, I don't care what, I'm always going to come back to spirit box. That's just me. I love spirit box. That's my thing. So I'm always going to come back to it. I find it very interesting. One thing, hey, Charmy, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day and happy birthday. It's also my girlfriend Karen's birthday on Valentine's Day, which is crazy. She's up in Rhode Island. But anyway, one thing I did want to say, though, don't do what I do. Any of you like watching, like, don't do what I do. Like, you know, I do always worry about like what other people are going to do, if they're going to like emulate the shit that I do. Like, I'm not safe, you know, okay? I'll just be like straight up. Like, I'm not safe. I'm not a safe person. You know, like, I'm a little bit on the edge, you know. I don't do protection. I don't protect myself. I don't ask spirit to pull back. I'm not like Shannon. I never did that. I never asked spirit to pull back. You know, I've always welcomed spirit into my space. I used to have a rule about not going in the bedroom or the bathroom. They don't listen, so I just let it go. And I learned how to bend, you know. But I've always welcomed spirit, any spirit, into my space. That's me. I don't recommend that for you, okay? Like, that's my little caveat. Like, don't do what I do. That doesn't mean I'm smart or, you know, whatever. Like, that's the right thing to do. That's just me. That's what I do. And maybe it works for me. Maybe it won't work for you. And the last thing I want is somebody being like oppressed or, you know, dealing with negative shit because they're trying to be cool like me, because I'm, you know, ultra cool, let's face it. And, you know, and then they're in trouble because they're trying to emulate what I do. You got to find what works for you, okay? I'm no fucking expert. You know, there are no experts in this field. You know, yeah, I have a lot of experience. Yeah, I've done a lot of research. Yeah, I have years and years and years and years and years under my belt of this shit, but that doesn't matter. I'm no expert. There's a lot of answers I can't give you, okay? So I always just like to sort of put that in. Just because I'm doing something one way doesn't mean it's the right fucking way. It doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. All I know is like what works for me for good communication, and I just do my own thing. But I think everybody does it a little bit differently, and I don't think there's one proper way to do it, you know? Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my personal opinion, okay? So I did just kind of want to put that in there. Do we not miss Shannon, Mortis the Wizard? Oh, if you're watching, you better make a video. We need you back. Come back, Mortis. We need you. I haven't talked to Shannon in a good, I don't know, it's got to be like 2-3 months, I think. He has gone underground. He does that. I've seen him do that over the years, so don't worry about him. He's fine. I know he's fine. But he does do that. He needs to back away at times. But I am hoping he'll come back. The last time I did speak to him, he was talking about making a new video. So I'm sure he's working up to it. Everybody needs breaks from this fucking community. It's toxic as hell. You see, I've been a little spitfire lately, like kind of coming at a few people who just irritate the fuck out of me because I can't help it, because they're irritating as fuck. You know, I mean, there's so many assholes in the paranormal community, and there's so many crazies too, and it just gets hard to keep my mouth shut after a while, you know? I have to just say something. I have to speak up. But you know, I've been attacked by everyone. So at this point, like, you can't get through. You can't get through. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. You know, you can call me whatever. I've heard it all. None of it matters. You can lie. You can make shit up. You know, start rumors. I don't give a fuck. If you're an asshole, I'm going to tell you you're an asshole. If you're a crazy, you shouldn't be doing sessions. You shouldn't be in the paranormal. You certainly shouldn't be working with clients. I'm gonna fucking tell you. That's it. That's me. That's how I am. I can't help it. So here we are. And, you know, there are a lot of crazies. There's certain people that should definitely not be working with clients in the paranormal. Like, one of the things that you have to be able to do is to discern yourself when you go on an investigation. You know, you have to do a whole full pre-interview before you even start an investigation. And you have to talk to the clients and make sure they aren't dealing with any mental health issues, okay? You should be debunking everything fucking first before you automatically assume it's paranormal or supernatural. And how are some of these fucking crazies that I see on bloody YouTube gonna assess whether someone has mental health issues? They can't. They're nuts themselves, some of them. And you all know who I'm talking about. The crazies. They're just jokesters, you know. They're just whatever. But if they keep acting like they're these serious professionals, I'm going to keep fucking calling them out. And I'll never stop. So, yeah, sorry. That's me. Anyway, let me take a little sip of Coke here. Take a little vape. So I'm still smoking like an idiot, right? Because, you know, I got to vape and smoke and get as much nicotine into my body as possible. But check out these cool vapes. I have these two Israeli friends, and one of my Israeli friends gave me these. They're like disposables, but look. I don't know if you it's going to choke me out. Because I'm smoking more than I'm vaping. See how they got the lights? It, like, the rubber part lights up. They're really cool, really cute, yummy flavors. And then I have this one, which is like, what is this? Grape strawberry, but it almost tastes like bubble gum, which is one of my most favorite vape flavors. I love that flavor. So this is like a disposable. They've come so far. They've changed so much. You buy this for $20 in the store, it lasts fucking forever, especially if you're not vaping a ton like I'm not right now. They're fantastic. You don't have to do anything. And then I bought this one recently. It's called Fetch by Smock. I don't know. I think it's Smock, not Smoke. But I don't know if you can see it there. I've got lava flow in here. Cute. Easy. One battery mod. Like it. Love it. Good. But I am still smoking. I really should quit. But it hasn't been the time yet. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Trying to keep the stress low. So, a couple things I'm going to talk about tonight. I am going to talk about a little bit of drama. Hey, we got to make it fun, right? It's Valentine's Day, right? Got to be fun. So, my 13 Reasons Why series. It's been so long since I started the series. I think I'm ending it without getting to 13. I'll tell you why. I did have my last two people I was going to cover because I needed to do 12 and 13. And I'm going to be perfectly frank. It was going to be the bed pig and Wayne. That's it. I was going to end the series doing videos about them both and how they both affected me. But I've given it a lot of thought. I don't think anything else needs to be publicly said about the bed pig. You all know. You all know. I don't have to do the video. She's earned her own reputation. There's nothing more I need to add to it. I can't stand the woman. She's a fake. She's not right in the head. She's a liar. That's it. No more needs to be said. Nobody's ever going to take her seriously as a professional. We know this, okay? As far as my ex, all I can say about that is I have been dealing with a lot of processing my anger and resentment. I've kept pretty mum about everything because I like to conduct myself with a little bit of dignity and class and, you know, decorum. I don't know what the right word is, but I am going to say that I've been processing a lot of anger and resentment I don't think he was a good guy throughout our relationship. I think he wronged me in numerous huge ways. In retrospect, I see much more clearly, as we always do, right? Hindsight is 2020. About many ways that he duped me, and I don't think he was ever very loyal, and just the qualities that I like to embody in myself, and I certainly look for in others, weren't there for him. I think he's dysfunctional. I think he has a lot of problems. I don't think his personal code, if you want to call it that, or his standards or whatever are really up to par. I think he's got a lot of problems, a lot of issues. I don't see us ever being friends. As you probably know, he has gone completely blank. Like, he's no longer doing paranormal. He's not on Facebook, not on Twitter. He's not in the public eye in any way since we broke up for the last time in August of last year. He's gone, okay? I'm not surprised. That doesn't shock me. I'm sure he's going to stay gone. I don't think he will come back to the paranormal, quite honestly. That's really all I have to say. It's not going to be some crazy big drama. I'm not going to out all his bullshit. I will say he duped me in numerous ways, even before I met him. I'll leave it at that. I don't like liars. I don't like people that are fake. I'm so out there. I'm so authentic, and I'm so in your face a lot of times. And I know it can be not everybody's cup of tea, and it can be hard for people to deal with my personality sometimes. And fair enough. You know, I know the whole world's not going to love me. That's okay. But I really hate deceit and conning people. And in my personal opinion, I think Wayne, in a lot of ways, is a con man. That's it. That's my opinion. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. Like I say, I don't think he and I will ever be friends. We certainly won't ever be romantically involved again. And I don't think he behaved in any way like a gentleman with me, ever. Like, no, it just didn't happen. So, yeah, that's all I'm pretty much going to say about it. I don't think I need to go into too much more detail. I don't think I really need to, like, you know, sling the mud too badly. But I just want it on the record, okay? I'm still fucking processing anger and resentment toward that man. He was not a good individual, not a good person with me, okay? That's it. That's all I really need to say. We don't speak. We don't communicate. I haven't seen him since August of last year. Don't plan to. I won't be contacting him ever. That's it. I have the Dark Star business. That's kaput, which is sad. I certainly was completely invested in that business. But yeah, that's done. It's over. So it's heavy for me still. It's emotional for me still, but not in a love way anymore. It's more just like regret and, you know, all those negative, shitty feelings. I've still got some of them lingering. It is what it is. I have dated since he and I broke up. I've dated a few different people. And I kind of had the attitude of let the best man win, you know, sort of thing. And it's a shame because even the people that I get romantically involved with now have to deal with lingering bullshit from that bullshit relationship. It's sad. It's affected me. It's affected my entire fucking life in numerous ways, and all of them fucking negative. So I'm still going through it, guys, you know, and this is why I haven't been able to talk about it. I mean, I know there's been people who've asked me questions, and I just haven't wanted to talk about it at all. I couldn't. Like, it's just so heavy and huge and big, you know, and it was like, you all know, you saw. If any of you, like Charmy and fucking Dreama, like, you know, you guys saw, everything I did and came and moved 15 fucking 100 miles and bullshit and all of it. It was a nightmare. So that's that. I'm ending officially my 13 Reasons Why series. That's it. I'm not doing it anymore. Maybe someday I'll revive it with a new season, but that's it. It's done. I just, my heart's not in it. If I want to do a video about somebody because they're irritating me, I'm just going to fucking do it. Okay? That's it. So that's that story. It's gone on too long now. So yeah. It's been just like, God, I just feel like year after year lately, it's just like, wham, you get punched in the face and it's like, thank you, sir, may I have another? Fuck. Like, when is shit gonna get a little better? Come on. This pandemic, I'm so fucking over it. Like, it's been over a year now. This is crazy shit. It's time for shit to go back to normal. Everybody's over it. I'm sick of the cold here in Louisiana. I'm ready for it to be hot and sweaty so I can bitch about that. Okay? It shouldn't be this cold here in Louisiana. Like, we're supposed to maybe get an ice storm either tonight or tomorrow night. It's supposed to get, like, really cold. And it's pretty fucking cold right now. It's like 30 degrees or something. Don't mind my stupid notifications. Yeah. So that's what's going on with me. I love doing readings. I can't tell you how fulfilling that is for me. How many amazing people that I meet. I meet amazing people. They're all wonderful to me. They all love my readings. I get a lot of criers. But I've met people from all over the world doing readings, and like it literally is the most fulfilling thing to do. It's just you intimately connect with these people so deeply. I love doing the readings. It's really fun. Even when I went to this party last night, I was just doing readings for free at the party, just to be social and to meet people. And it's a great way to meet people and to connect. So that was fun. And yeah. I couldn't be happier with that decision and that choice. It's really gone well for me. So that's pretty awesome. Don't want to be all negative and doom and gloom. And it's not all doom and gloom. I love New Orleans. I'm still in my love affair with the city. I love New Orleans. I do think she's a fickle lover in ways. Like, there's certainly hard parts of the city, that come along with it. I've had 2 fucking bikes stolen. I don't even have a bike right now. I need to buy a new bike, so that sucks. Like, there's things. It's a city. Any city, you're going to have shit you deal with. Like, I lived in Boston for 10 years, I lived in the South End, in the dodgy end, so I've dealt with this shit before. But nonetheless, like, especially because of the pandemic, there has been times where, New Orleans, my lover, has like slapped me across the face. And I've been like, fuck you, dude. But for the most part, I'm still in love with New Orleans, and it's still so new to me in so many ways. I am dating somebody who is a New Orleans native, which is nice. So, and I'm not going to talk about that. I'm kind of keeping that very private. He's a private person. He's not in the public eye. Although he has a family member in the public eye, but he is not. He's a private person. He doesn't want to be involved with any of this. I'm not going to bring him onto my YouTube channel. Most likely, that's not going to happen, anything like that. So I'm trying to keep that part of my life private, especially after my last relationship. Like, I don't want anybody in it. I want it to be private and special and sacred. So I won't be talking about it too much, but I can just tell you he's from New Orleans. That's it. So that's that story. What else can I tell you? I don't know. I feel like it's been so long since I've gone live. I feel like I must have a million things to talk about, but now, of course, like my mind's going blank. I think I just saw the other day that St. Louis, right as I was about to come to my friend's house, this cat is a nutcase. She's really funny. But right as I was about to come to my friend's house, I think I saw that St. Louis number 3 cemetery was open. And that's the first time I've seen any of the cemeteries be open since the pandemic started. So they might be opening them back up again. I don't know if it was like some special thing going on, maybe because of Mardi Gras or something. Maybe they were letting relatives. I don't know. But all I know is I saw all the gates in number 3 were open. I was driving by. And I was like, wow, I haven't seen them open. And number 3 is a really, I think out of the, the 3 St. Louis cemeteries, number 3 is the prettiest. Okay. I've been through most of number 2. I haven't even been in number 1 yet, and I snuck into number 2, like it wasn't open. I just scaled the friggin' walls because I'm a Looney Tunes, but so I've been through number 2. I've taken pictures of number 3 from the outside, but I've never gone through it, and I haven't been in number 1 yet. So, hi, Deb. Thanks for coming in. Debbie says, I love living in Florida, but it has its turnoffs too, as I'm sure any other place does, right? Yeah, well, actually, both of my older daughters I have 2 adult daughters that are both in their late 20s they both had moved from New England to Florida at the beginning of last year. Well, my eldest has since moved back to Newport, Rhode Island, but my middle one is still down she's in Bonita Springs. And I'm thinking about going to visit her soon, actually. I was thinking about doing a quick Florida trip. I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. So, yeah, if I do come to Florida, I will hit you up. Maybe we can meet. That would be really fun. Because you have been a very solid friend. Love you. And, that's another thing. All of this shit that I've been through since I moved to Louisiana really has sort of clarified for me. I've learned so much. Look, I was way too open before. I was way too trusting. I was way too friendly. And I just found out, oh, look, most of the people on the internet are assholes. But there have been some really strong friendships that I've made, really strong friendships. But I'm much more private now. And, Wayne actually always used to tell me to be that way. And I didn't like it, because it's not my natural, it's not my character. I'm not super private. Like, I don't feel usually the need to be that private. Like, I see that as a weakness, I guess, a little bit, like very fear-based, and I'm just not that way. However, I've been through so much shit that I finally just withdrew altogether. Like I was sick of being attacked. I was sick of being judged. I was sick of the lies, the rumors, the bullshit. After a while, you just get fucking fed up and you're just like, fuck it, I'm just not going to talk to anybody. And, you just start feeling like you can't fucking trust anyone, when you get backstabbed and all the bullshit. You all know I don't need to tell you. So like I did, especially after Wayne and I broke up, I just really withdrew. And part of that too was like, I just didn't want to talk about my relationship. It was a shit show. I didn't want to talk about it. It was upsetting. But trust me, the one thing I've learned is who I can trust and who I can't and who the good people are and whatnot. That I pretty much know. I've made some good friends, but they're much fewer and further between than the assholes, which is sad, but I guess that's the internet for you. What are you going to do? Yeah, it's hard, Debbie. I know you know. Some of us are like the OG, and we know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It is what it is. Like, the streaming thing and the YouTube thing, you're either into it or you aren't. I've kind of stuck with it. If I'm going to do sessions, I wouldn't know what else to do with them other than to put them on YouTube. That's all I've ever done. I'm older, so, I kind of get set in my ways, and I'm probably not going to ever go to another platform. I'm on YouTube. That's what I do. I'm a YouTuber. Not a huge YouTuber. A relatively little YouTuber, but nonetheless, it's part of my life. This is what I do. I like it. I enjoy it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. I like to put my sessions up here. It's almost like a good storage space, And, and I like streaming too, like I do like connecting with you guys. I really missed streaming when I wasn't, but I just didn't have the time. I'm not, and like when I'm working every night on Bourbon, like how the fuck am I going to stream, and then I'm sleeping, till late in the day, and then I get up and I leave. Like that's been my life for a while. hopefully it'll ease up a little soon, but like it's been go, 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 go. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't had a ton of time to stream, which I have missed it. I've missed it a lot. Like I love hanging out with you guys. I love streaming. It's fun. It's good. So if you haven't checked out my sessions that I've uploaded 3 of them. I've done one every morning over the past few days. They're pretty decent. They're not annotated, but if you want to give a listen, you might catch some stuff. I know Debbie caught some stuff. Yeah, I'm the same age as you, Deb, and yeah, we are. We're getting older. Oh my God, my eldest daughter just turned bloody 29, and I was like, oh my God, that means next year she's gonna be 30, and then I'm gonna have to slit my throat live on YouTube because I'll be so old. But I'm not complaining. Look, I mean, one thing being on bourbon is good for is my bloody ego because I get hit on a lot. So it keeps me young. It keeps me feeling like I'm half decent looking, like it is good for my ego. So it's fun. It's fun stuff. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun and enjoyable. So yeah, and Debbie, you look fantastic too. You got nothing to worry about, girl. We all look good. We all look good. Hey, 99 Smiles, how are you? It's true. It's so good for my ego. I get hit on like every 2 seconds. I mean, I dress like a hooker. So, it's not like it's a big mystery. But it's fun. It's fun. You have to draw them in right now. I mean, honestly, I bought a stress ball the other day that was a boob. And I just left it on my table because every man walking by will stop and look at it. Like, I will do any trick to get somebody to stop and, like, maybe get a reading. You just got to draw them in first. Because, hey, it's been rough times through this pandemic. So, yeah. So, no farmhand. I'm not a prostitute. I just look like one. Really, I'm just a slut. Isn't that better? Fucking so yeah, these people, get your terms right. So yeah, I have fun, where I can, I have fun, and I have a lot of great friends, a lot of amazing friends. I've made some amazing friends in New Orleans. I have this guy named Robinson. He used to be on the Howard Stern show or intern for the Howard Stern show or something. Really good friend of mine. He's funny as fuck. He and I hang out a lot. I have this other girlfriend named Delia. She is the hottest shit in the world. She's gorgeous and beautiful and successful. She, works with hospice. She's got this really high position in hospice, and she's an amazing businesswoman and a beautiful person and a great friend. And then I have my other girlfriend Jahan and her boyfriend Polly, and like, my friend Dom, the tattoo guy. Like, I have friends in the city. Like, I've made some amazing friends. My girlfriend Rose that I'm staying with right now, she's like one of my besties. Like, I have some amazing friends here. So I feel very blessed. And, I do tend, for the shitty relationships I seem to get into, I do tend to draw some really good people into my life. I just must have some sort of blinders there when it comes to men. I don't know. It's like a blind spot or something, like love is madness, people. If you don't know that yet, it's a form of madness. You literally go crazy when you're in love. I mean, have you ever not looked back at some of your exes and been like, what the fuck was wrong with me? Like, was I like high? Like, did I have like some sort of tumor in my brain? Like, what was happening there? It's inconceivable in retrospect sometimes because love is madness. You go crazy when you fall in love. That's it. No one can tell you anything, and it's just like butterflies and rainbows and hearts everywhere. And that's it until it passes. Or it doesn't pass, and then you're very lucky. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All you can do is roll with the punches. It's madness. It's craziness. That's why we all love it, though, right? Because it's almost like a drug. It's the best drug. So we hate it when we have a breakup until we fall in love the next time, What are you going to do? I mean, I could muff dive, I guess, but, I just like the men. I can't help it. I like the men. So there you have it. So yeah, I do meet a lot of interesting people on Bourbon, a lot of cute men. I get hit on a lot by like young dudes, like in their 20s. I'm like, I'm too old for you. Can you not see this? Like, we're not, like, you're here and I'm here. Like, and they're like, yeah, but you're a cougar. I'm like, no, I'm more like the Tasmanian devil, but like, you don't want me. Trust me, I'd hurt you. Go away. Trust me, you don't want me. I will bat you around the room like a toy mouse. You know what I'm saying? And it just feels creepy and weird to me. Like, I don't want to date somebody in their 20s. No thanks. I don't know. That doesn't do it for me. I'm just not the type. Not me. But yeah, I do have fun. I try to have fun in my life where I can. Right, Jeremy? Oh, man. But they are funny. I'll give them that. A lot of them are really funny. And a lot of them try really hard. Really hard. And they don't take no for an answer too well. Sometimes they don't want to give up, But I'm getting better at how to handle all that shit. Because I do handle it a lot. So what else can I tell you? I've held some hair back while people have puked. Never fun. People cannot handle their booze down there. I'm telling you. And it's always like tough when I see like a 16-year-old, like she looks like she's 16. She's puking on the side of the curb and, and like puking and puking and puking. And eventually I'll go over and it is like, Bourbon Street's been closing at 11. Like, it closes at 11, like, so early. But, so it'll be like, 10:30, and I'll go over to her, and she'll be with, like, a whole group of friends, and they're holding her up while she pukes, and I'll be like, if she's out here, like, another 15 minutes, they're going to call an ambulance and haul her off. So you can either get her in your car and get her home, or she's probably going to jail after the ambulance. Like, you have to warn them a little, So, but yeah. I mean, one night, like, some woman I was sitting in a car trying to get warm, and she came up and she was like, help me! And I was like, Jesus Christ, okay! And she was with a dude, and I'm like, oh my God, he must be, like, beating her or something. I got out of the car, and I'm like, what can I do, honey? What's wrong? And she's like, he lies! And I'm like, oh, you're just drunk! Sorry, missed it. And then I talked to her husband and I'm like, what's the deal? You aren't hurting her, are you? And he's like, no, we've been married for 15 years. We have 3 kids. She wanted to come to New Orleans for her birthday and she can't handle the booze. I'm like, right, I got it. I'm like, okay, you want me to watch her while you go get the car? Because she clearly can't walk. Crazy stories. I have a lot of crazy bourbon stories. Lots. But it hasn't been that bad. Because it hasn't been normal bourbon, for sure. It's normally a lot worse than what I've dealt with over the past year, because it's a pandemic. So, yeah, it's a lot less crazy. It's probably kind of nicer the way it is now versus the normal crazy. But the money ain't as good, honey, and we like the money, honey. You know what I'm saying? So, really ready for this pandemic to be over, as I'm sure you all are. We're all fed up with it. I got this shirt at, some of you might have seen me post this on a picture on my social media when I got it, but I got this shirt at they have this one store called Bourbon Pride. They've got the most awesome t-shirts, funny sayings. I want to buy like one of each, but I bought this one. This is so me. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Can you read it? I'm perfect. You change. Very me. Very ghost queen. 99 smiles, 999 smiles. I know you from Katie's chat. I moved into the city, I think the end of April last year. I had been living an hour outside of the city, and then I moved right, like, downtown, into the hood. But I've loved it. I've loved it. It's been fantastic. It's really been great. The people in New Orleans are phenomenal. Like, they really are. It's a great city. You know, I mean, yeah, there's shootings, but they're in certain areas mostly. It's not as bad as people make it out to be, you know, as far as like the violence and the crime. I mean, yeah, we have that, but like every city has that, you know. If you don't know that, like every city has that. And yeah, it can be a little bit worse in New Orleans, but it's primarily certain areas and primarily amongst the residents themselves, you know. I mean, yeah, there's some robberies and muggings and shit that goes on, but I don't know. I think it's not as bad as everybody makes it out to be. I've had not any huge problems other than having 2 bikes stolen. Like, that's it, you know. And one of my bikes was stolen when I left it, like, not locked. You know, like, I can't really bitch and moan about that. And then the other one, like, one of the teenage drummer boys, stole it right fucking in front of me. Like, he wanted me to see him do it. Like, a cheeky little fuck. So, you know, like, it wasn't even an adult. I'm getting ripped off by the teenage drummer boy I'm warring with on Bourbon. You know what I'm saying? Little fucker. So, you know, that's not like huge, serious, scary crime, is it? It's just annoying and costing me money. But it's not frightening me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a really magical place. It's filled with spirit. Filled with spirit. The spirit there is thick, you know? And it's just so unique. There's no city like it anywhere in the world. It's fantastic. It's a great city. I love it. 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 I do consider it my home now. You know, I love it there. So it's awesome. I've been pretty happy there. All right. Thanks for coming in, Deb. It was great to see you. Come back again. You know that. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. I'm probably going to wrap it up too. This has been a long time of a lot of talking for me I've been on for an hour. I never do like the marathon lives like some people do. An hour, 2 hours, like that's usually tops for me anyway. So I think I pretty much said everything I wanted to say. And I just wanted to show my face, say hello, do a live because it's been so long. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow night and do a spirit box session live. That might be fun. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks everybody for coming in and joining me and saying hi. I hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day. I hope you have a sweetheart. And if you don't, then love yourself. And don't worry, eventually love will come into your life. And have a great night, you guys. Be safe. Be happy. Kiss your loved ones. Tell them everything you want to say because you never know which day is your last day. Or theirs, especially now. And don't let the demons bite. Be good, but not too good. Have a little fun in your life. And yeah, me too, 99 smiles. Can I just call you Smiles? It'll just be so much easier for me. It was good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I always love to have new people in the chat. Not that you're new to me, but you know what I mean. And that's it. Have a great night. Sleep well. And I shall see you again soon. Demon Kitty's behind me. You want to just say hi before we go? Oh, she's so evil. Yeah, you are. You're so evil. But I love you. Okay, guys. See you real soon. Take care. Good night. Bye. Let's see if I can remember how to do this.